questions also if they chime in. You're fine, Oscar. So first off, how do you pronounce your name?
Orcullo.
Orcullo?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I would have got that wrong for sure.
Yeah. Orcullo.
So we want to know how you got started playing pool.
With my grandfather.
With your grandfather?
Yeah, when I was 7 years old.
When you were 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you started playing in the Philippines, is that
Yeah.
right? And then were you, your family, did they like have a pool hall, or are there lots
No,
of pool halls over there, or?
There's a lot of pool hall over there, small, you know.
Yeah.
But my grandfather, he bought it one table for in his house.
So you had like a table at your house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's junior size, like a little 8 foot.
An 8-foot one?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
So how long before you were gambling and that sort of thing?
When I was 7 years old, not just for fun, you know.
Of course, right.
And, I started gamble when I was 9 years old.
9, huh?
Yeah. And that's why I play pool, because the real story is my grandfather was playing with our neighbor, so he's losing with somebody. So
Uh-huh.
I try to beat them, you know. So I try to revenge with my grandfather.
You're avenging for your
Yeah,
grandfather.
but I'm not play serious that time. I play serious when I was 15 years old.
Sure.
Yeah, because I was our family. We grew up. We make money. They're living. We make money on fishing. So I do fishing.
Fishing, huh?
Yeah. Our family. They do fishing.
Do you still do fishing over here? Or
Can do.
not so much?
No. I didn't. When I was 8 years old, 9 years old, I
Yeah.
do fishing with about 7 years
Yeah.
at the time. So, and then I quit because not good enough for the living, you know. So very small amount earned and very hard life. Most people in our town, they're gone in the ocean,
Yeah.
because you know, very hard, very tough life. So,
How many people were in your town?
well, before back in like around 20,000,
So pretty small.
very small town.
Yeah.
Yeah, before, but now maybe more, maybe double.
Sure.
Yeah, that was 20 years more than, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you start traveling for pool, or or did you come straight over to the States? And
No. I left in our town and go somewhere other city, you know. Before I play pool, I go to my friends, my cousin work, you know.
Mhm.
But very small salary, you know.
Yeah.
Like $20, $25 a month.
Yeah.
So that was like when I was 12 or 13.
Mhm.
And then I feel like not good, you know, not good for,
Yeah.
of course, when you're getting old, of course, you have chance, I mean, you try to, of course, in the future you got family, you know, maybe you got married, and then I was thinking like, my job's not good for the family, you know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something myself, how to, you know, how to earn money, and that's why I decided that time to play pool, concentrate. That was, I recall, maybe I was 15 years old.
Wow.
So I try to play serious pool because I feel like I have ability in pool, but not really good that time. I'm really average player.
Sure.
And I work out very hard. I'm glad, So I travel all over in the Philippines, north, south.
Gambling and stuff. Is this?
Yeah, hiding to the pool room, where's the money game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as a kid, like, do you have in your mind that you can make money at pool, like, in the Philippines,
To be honest,
or you just like that?
I'm hoping, but I'm not really expect how much money I earn, how much that good or not, I'm just what I did because I didn't go school.
Yeah.
I'm 3rd grade, so
Wow.
yeah, so I can't get job.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the way I can make money, pool, play
Yeah.
pool. So I'm glad, that time, very hard.
When you decided that you would try to make money at pool, what did you do about it? Did you practice 12 hours a day? What did you do about it? How did you go about it?
I really, when I saw in the town, every town, of course, a lot of good players. Of course, you make money if you're a good player, So what I do, when I saw those guys, they're making money because they're good. So I challenge, So I practice a lot by myself, and then of course you have to find stakers,
Yeah.
And that time very hard to find stakers. So most of the time I use my own money, but very small. I have very small amount, So
Yeah.
I try to hustling anyway, which is bad, but and find the bad players, easy to make money, but
Yeah.
that to survive daily,
Yeah.
our expenses, and so that's how that time I was thinking like I have to practice every day, of course. My goal to win, but a lot of good players. Back and forth, win, lose, win, kind like that. But my expect myself guys like survive every day.
Yeah.
I got money. I have money for myself. Food.
Yeah.
And very hard.
Is it expensive to travel in between the islands? I'm assuming that's the best way to kind of go and hustle the pool games and stuff like that.
Very, very cheap in the south.
Yeah.
But I have so many friends that they say to me because when I was they really inspired when I was kid because I shoot good. Yeah, and then my shit. Oh, I'm done, pare.
You're done?
No, yeah, I'm done. And then
So your friend kind of steered you around a little bit?
I mean, he told me, he said, if you want to really improve, build your game, go to Manila.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because Manila is, if you talk about pool, there's a lot of champions in Manila. I was there in South.
Oh,
From Manila,
okay.
like 2 hours flight.
Okay.
So I remember that was 1998. So I go Manila. So I was there. And then they told me find Efren Bata. So try to reach Efren Bata and then try to watch him, and learn something about when, how he's doing on the table, and
Yeah.
how he play, and then copy it, imitate, what he's doing it. So, and the very first time I wait, maybe take about 2 to 3 months. Finally, I reach Efren. So
Took a while.
Yeah, took a while. There's the one pool room. I hear people say most of the time the great player they're hiding there. You know,
Uh-huh.
there's like in Manila, so the name like Sunrise, the name, and people say most of the great players in the Philippines they're hiding there, especially Efren.
Yeah.
So I go there every day. I'm hiding there, you know, trying to look Efren, you know, but 2 to 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so I saw Efren for
Wow.
the very first time.
So those guys are like celebrities over there. Jose
Yeah.
Parica,
Yeah.
Efren.
No, I didn't say Parica. He was, he moved here.
He's over
you know.
here.
He came over here,
And
you know.
Santos or
I didn't see Santos. So
just Efren.
yeah, Efren and Jungle and
Oh, okay.
Orcullo and other good players, top players.
Yeah. Those guys help you at all then when you got to
No,
them, or
they didn't know me.
Yeah.
Didn't know me.
Yeah.
I do by myself. I mean, you know, I mean,
watching and
watching
copying?
and then talking and most people, most Filipino, they like gumball, you know. So and then they saw me, so they try to back up me, you know, for cast game, but trying to bad players, you know. That's how I do.
Yeah. One of the people asked, if you have specifically been working on one pocket over the past year or a little bit, and what you have done to build your one pocket game after being primarily rotation.
Well, you know, one pocket is very different game, very hard. I mean, a lot of shot, you know, and you have to pay attention every single ball,
Yeah.
every position, you know. And to be honest, I didn't play a lot with one pocket because our country and Asia also, you know, all in Asia, nobody play one pocket at all.
Right.
So, well, I'm here. I stay here for sometimes 3 months, sometimes 6 months. You have to learn one pocket. But most ball players here, they gamble one pocket.
Right.
So, I'm really trying hard, very hard. So, what I do, I watch best player here, especially Efren, Scott Cruz. A lot of good players, love the one part, Tony Chuan, you know, and I try to play them, but I lost most of the time. And well, sometimes I play tournament, you know, sometimes I win, but my game, my one pocket game, I can tell, I'm not really strong like them, you know, but I'm a street shooter, I'm a run outer, so what I feel like, what I learn, especially when you battle the top player, I don't want to defense like, you know, battle defense to them because I know I'm behind. They know how to move, you know. So
Yeah.
what I do, if I have a shot, one ball, I have to go for it, you know. That's my key, you know, to beat them because they move so good. So I'm glad because, well, I play here, I play, you know, I mean, one pocket here, a lot of good player here, but I'm glad I won, you know, but I'm not really great. I'm not really good, you know, one pocket. I always learn something.
You considering yourself still learning?
Yeah, I'm still learning, you know. It really, I can adapt because I'm a rotation player, so I can adapt, but I'm still learning a lot because one pocket is you have to watch a lot of ball, all ball right there on the table. You have to see, you have to pay attention, you know, every ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's big difference.
every time, like I've watched One Pocket a lot. I enjoy watching it, but it always seems to me like Efren doesn't do sometimes what you expect him to do. He plays a little bit different than the other One Pocket players. Do you think that's true? Or
That's true because Efren he's very smart person. He's the only nobody like him. Nobody else. Only him.
Yeah.
His mind is generous.
Yeah.
He's generous. He's very smart. You talk about cool. Efren is like a computer.
Like a computer, huh?
Yeah, like
I believe
Google,
it.
It's like a Google. He's very smart.
Yeah.
And that's why every time he play, I always watch him, because I pick some shot I don't even know. So
Yeah.
so that I need it, So
Do you think also that your stroke makes a difference in what you're capable of doing, or mostly your mind?
well, no, that's combination. Pool is gonna be, of course, you have to be a good stroke because the stroke is very important on the table. What does that mean, the stroke? If you have a good stroke, timing, balance your body, does that mean for me shoot maker. And of course, better also if you have a good, mind, concentration to the game, pay attention.
Well, and it seems like, when I'm speaking of Efren and, sometimes I've seen Rafael Martinez, make some shots that it seems like other people can't make or don't have the stroke to make, that kind of thing. They can do things on the pool table that other people can't do.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So.
Yeah, because I think depends. Depends how you play. Depends how you practice. How you dedicate.
How you
pool
practice.
game. Yeah. Even like you like comparison like your job. How you love your job. So when you love your job, daily what you do, so you can pick up something different every day.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is my job. I don't have other job.
Yeah.
So every game, and every time I play tournament or gambling with somebody, I learn every game.
Yeah.
So I learn a lot. Every game there's a shot you didn't have experience yet, so you will surprise. So you have to learn, you have to understand the game. You have to put, if you really want to play, you really want to become good player, just love the game, enjoy the game,
Yeah.
and be patient.
Does it, you think, take a lot of work to also be strong mentally?
Yeah. Take year. Depends. This is what I say. Depends how you play. Depends how you practice. Depends. And what I can say, if you're average player, don't go like to the high quality shot. You have to start it from the bottom
Yeah.
to the next
build.
level. Build it up.
Yeah.
So if you're average player, just start few balls, making. Pool, it's number one shooting.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah.
You have, and then when you have to work out your shooting, and then put like you started like few balls, and then run the ball, and then add more ball, and then if you're satisfied what you're doing and learns kind of shot, different position, and when you mistake, what I do is when I mistake, shoot and over again.
Yeah.
Until you satisfied.
Yeah.
Yep.
So kind of working on your weakness type of thing. Yeah.
You should.
So did you start then playing rotation very young?
Yeah.
And rotation, 15 ball or
15 ball.
15 ball rotation on a 9-foot table?
Yeah.
And then from there you changed to other games?
Yep. Yeah.
And what was after rotation?
Yeah, later. I go. Yeah.
What was second after rotation?
What do you mean second?
What came next after rotation? When you came over to the States, was that when they started the IPT thing?
Yeah, that's my first.
And
here,
I remember Steve said he played you 8-ball.
Yeah.
And you hadn't played 8-ball before really, but you make the shots from everywhere.
Right. Because you know what? When you play 15 ball, it's very similarities. 15 balls, 8 ball. If you play most of the time 15 ball, other games.
Yeah.
Because 15 ball is that mean, especially your cue ball, you learn a lot. Cue ball control.
Yeah.
Because a lot of balls, a lot of traffic, so you have to work out your cue ball as well. And of course, 8 ball. For me, 8 ball is more easy to the 15 ball.
Oh yeah.
8 ball because 8 ball is you can shoot a lot of balls.
Yeah.
5 or whatever you can pick. 15 balls like in order.
Yeah. Yeah.
8 ball is more easy, but 8 ball is the big part of the game. In 8 ball is break.
Yeah.
That's very important. So everybody's breaking, everybody learning. I comparison like 10 years ago. Not a lot. They break good, but they realize the break is very big important.
Yeah.
To the game.
Yeah.
So everybody breaking good now. So that's why I learning break too. So
Yeah.
that's the key of the game. That's very important, especially when you play the good players. So
Well, at your caliber of player, the break shot makes the difference between winning and losing, right? I mean.
that you get confident when you keep on the table.
Yeah.
Keep shooting every time. Your confidence become high.
Yeah.
Because you're making balls, then you got a shot. So your confidence, very strong.
Do you have different breaks for different games?
Yeah. I learn a lot. I learn everything. So depends. There's so many position right there. Sometimes doesn't work this play, so I can move everywhere until I figure out.
Yeah.
So right here, working, making moves. So I'm stick right here.
Yeah. Does that change from tournament to tournament?
Yeah.
From table to table,
yeah,
I assume?
Because, depends the equipment.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Diamond, Brunswick, or What else?
Do you
All
like
housing.
one the best? You have a preference?
I like diamond, you know.
You like the diamonds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't care any table.
of course.
Yeah.
Is there a part in the tournament, like the beginning or the middle or the end, that you find is most difficult mentally?
Mental.
With any part in particular, or
Well, of course, body condition. Yep. Every pool, you have to prepare yourself. Mental, of course, your body condition. You know.
do you do meditating in the morning,
No,
or
no.
do you do
I
anything
do-
special?
I do vitamins every
Vitamins?
night. Yeah. Eye
Okay.
and for the body.
Uh-huh.
That's it too. Every night I take vitamin for the body and for the eye.
Yeah.
And then morning, and then I do sometimes I do jogging.
Uh huh.
Yeah. So, and eat good, you know. So I learn a lot.
How many hours a day are you practicing?
Most of the time, when I was amateur, 10,
10 hours a day?
yeah, maybe Monday to Saturday, when I was amateur, including the gambling, you know.
Yeah.
So I practice in the morning, 3 hours, 6 hours, and then I play in the night, you know, maybe
Yeah.
10, 12, you know,
Yeah.
a lot. But this time when I become pro, depends my body, you know. Let's say I play a lot of tournament, so I have to take a break like 1 week, no play.
Yeah.
Then maybe I play a little, but I have to I do resting with my body, you know. I'm really tired, so
Yeah.
sometimes you feel like lazy, you know, because you're really tired, you know.
Or it takes a lot out of you to compete and
yeah.
have that high level focus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to. I do. Sometimes I forgot pool, you know. I don't wanna play for 1 week, sometimes 2 weeks, no play. Resting, eat good, jogging, you know.
Yeah.
Eat good food, you know. And that's how I do. And then when I feel like my body condition, like, and then my mind great, and then 1 week before the tournament, I started practice.
When you're in the States, where do you call home in the States? Is it Los Angeles or?
No, I stay everywhere. I mean, but my I have friend in Los Angeles, but depends where the tournament, you know. Especially
Sure.
if depends the tournament where. So I go, you know, with my friends, you know, stay over there.
Yeah.
So, but I stay most of the time. I stay Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have any competitors that you play against that you feel like really push you and drive you to be better, that are hard matches? Any certain players?
No, you know what? To be honest, my mind. I didn't put like any competitor or any. I just put my mind. I love the game. I enjoy the game. I believe the athlete give inspiration to the people. I'm not saying like they beat me or I beat them. I didn't put enemy. I believe I just give enjoy to the people and enjoy my game and share my talent, you know. So I'm not put in my mind, you know, however you're great, you know.
Yeah.
I don't care you're great. What I put in my mind, I love the game.
Okay.
Alright.
I think I fixed it.
Okay.
So, do you think?
My opinion is Cash game, the purpose is, for me, art.
Yeah.
Tournament, you can play a lot tournament. And different people, different player, Cash game, it's like ego, And then what I learned from the cash game, it becomes stronger, your heart. And then you learn how to control your emotion.
Yeah.
So, of course, cash game, you're scared to lose,
Yeah.
So, if you play cash game, so tournament, it's different.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I mean, tournament, very big difference, very big difference.
Different mindset, different, Yeah. And what do you think about, when players make excuse? Do you get a lot of time when people say, "Oh, you got lucky," or your opponents say this to you sometimes, or?
If I most of the time I ignore. That's kind of player, so that means he didn't handle his emotion.
Yeah.
So that kind of behavior, that kind of he's frustrated,
Yeah.
So he didn't like lose. He didn't accept and he's losing.
Right.
So what I learned in pool, you have to accept you're losing right away. Right away. That's the key to build your game. If you don't accept losing, you never come up to the highest level.
Yeah.
Because every time you play, when you lose, you mad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because we used to run a tour that was on the West Coast,
Right.
and a newspaper, and we made friends with a lot of the players, and
Right.
the very best players always seem to really they couldn't sit well with losing. Not that they were bad about it or, but it was like they wanted to go forward to be winning.
All right.
Does that make sense?
What I say, I'm not saying all the people are the same behavior, but
Of course, right?
some players they don't want to lose,
Right.
Of course, they represent. They feel I'm the great player, and they don't understand any kind of sports. There's a chance you lose, even you're the best.
Yeah.
The only you can't lose, only no one else, God.
Yeah.
Just put in your mind, even you're the best, Muhammad Ali or whatever the best player, or Mayweather, yeah, he didn't lose yet, but if he never stopped, if he keep playing, someday he will lose.
Yeah.
But what I learned to the game, even I lose with a bad player, don't underestimate people.
Yeah.
So you have to respect
Yeah.
no matter what. I mean, if you lose, it's part of the game.
Yeah.
If you don't want to lose, don't play.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you involved, if you part of this sport or any sport, you have to learn when you lose.
Yeah.
But to be honest, very hard to accept lose.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
of course ego, and then friends, they bully you. You know,
Yeah.
say something bad, but you have to control your emotion.
Yeah.
You know, put in your mind, lose it belong of the game.
Yeah. Do you think any certain things could make the sport better for you pros?
What do you mean? Certain thing like what?
What do you think would make the game better? Better for you as a professional?
The games.
Yeah.
Uh,
The living, the as a professional player, obviously if you see professional golfers,
right.
then
They do teaching.
yeah,
I'm thinking about. Like I have planning like I go all over in states like I wanna do like lecture like give advice, and I'm gonna charge them like very cheap, like and I try to share my skill to all pool players in the United States. What my ability in pool,
yeah,
I try to share all players,
yeah,
especially mental preparation, how to manage on the table, how to control your emotion,
yeah,
how to prepare the game, especially tournament. Tournament is very hard. This example. Tournament is very hard to go sleep because you're excited.
yeah,
So I can advise. I wanna plan. I wanna do in the future, like lecture.
yeah. So it's like some
Yeah.
teaching, yeah,
Lecture like study. Like 1 hour, 2 hours.
like a seminar kind of
Seminar.
thing.
Yeah, and I can tell what my secret.
Yeah,
Why I'm strong.
yeah,
I can tell,
Yeah.
Someday, I don't know when, but I wanna do something. I'm not scared to share my skill,
Yeah.
ability. I believe God give me talent, so
Yeah.
I wanna share my skill of all players,
I think they'd like that.
Average, like level 1, level 2, level 3. Let's say I'm level 10, right?
Yeah,
Until level 9 or whatever, level 8. Because everybody's good. But they didn't learn how to win the game, how to win the tournament,
yeah,
how to prepare how to prepare yourself,
yeah,
I want to tell to everyone how to practice.
yeah. That's
To make
probably the
sense.
key, yeah?
Yeah, to make sense in your